Interior lighting can be quite complex to create. So today, I'm going to show you the process of how I create interior lighting in Cinema 4D and Redshift. Almost everything I could learn about lighting was from photography videos, so I'm pretty sure you can apply the knowledge to whatever software you were using at work. So if you're using V-Ray, Octane or Corona, you can pretty much replicate what I'm doing here, but of course you need to know the tools of the software you were using. So let's go. The first thing I like to do is to get references for the lighting. The same way we usually get reference to create the compositions and the materials, I basically do the same thing for the lighting. I basically go get some references to create the lighting of the scene. I think now we can just jump straight to the scene. Let's go. And that's basically the setup I use for the scene. So I will go through all the objects that we have in the scene, and I will explain what they are doing for the lighting of the scene. So let's go. The Redshift Sun Sky, it's basically doing all the work of sunlight, and I just changed some options, and the options that I changed were horizon height. I changed this because if it was with the default values, it would have a black limbo appearing in the background of the render. I also changed the horizon blur setting. I want to give a gradient look to the colors in Redshift Sky, and that's why I increased this value. And the last two options I changed from Redshift Sun Sky Rig were the saturation and the red-blue shift. The saturation is basically the saturation of the sky. I decreased because the color of the sky was too saturated. And the red-blue shift basically adds a slight color to the atmosphere. So if you want something more red, increase the value, and if you want something more blue, just decrease the value of the red-blue shift. That's pretty simple. Oh, I forgot. I also changed the SunDisk scale option, which basically determines how soft the sunlight shadow will be. And alright, now let me show you guys the position of the Redshift Sun. Oh yeah, the sun is basically facing the window, as you guys can see. And yeah, that's pretty much the Redshift Sun Sky Rig. And now I think we can jump to the portal light. It's kind of boring to explain how the portal light works, but explaining it in a quick way, the portal light is basically making the light bounce and making the room brighter by keeping the color of the Redshift sky and not increasing the render time. And yeah, for the portal light to work, you need to leave it facing a hole in your room, like a window or a door hole, and you need to make it close to the wall as possible. Basically the same way as mine is placed. Let me show you guys. You see? Yeah. And yeah, this is literally how I created the lighting for this scene. It's not very complex, but it can be if you're not familiar with the options of the software you use to work with. So yeah guys, this is my first tutorial. I want to make better tutorials about several things in the 3D universe, but for that I really need your help. So if you liked the video, do not forget to comment what you think and share it to a friend. I would be really grateful for that. So see you guys in the next tutorial, and peace out.